Hello everybody, welcome back, and in today's video we will be discussing the importance of balance and balance training. I have Sarah here from the first video, and today I'm going to demonstrate to you what happens when a person is out of balance and how you can see it and what can be done with it. Because Sarah has worn the belt for about 2 weeks, her hip pain is now gone, but now we have to move into the next step, which is balance training. And as you saw, we covered the necessary hip stabilization that must take place before the nervous system feels safe enough to start the whole healing process. The second thing with this healing process is balance and balance training. In essence, after many years of clinical experience with multiple patients coming in with all sorts of pain and what have you, the whole gamut, what I've been able to discover is it comes down to 3 things that the nervous system must have in order for it to function effectively. Because remember, we are the only mammals that walk on 2 legs, so the nervous system must feel a sense of stability in order for it to walk correctly. And this is the author's copy. By the time that you see this video, it will be live on Amazon. But what I would suggest is everything is explained in this book in a very easy to understand manner, talking about the root cause for most pain based upon structural imbalance, which is pretty much covering a great majority of the people out there struggling with pain. So now, the 3 things that the body and the nervous system needs is, number 1, a sense of structural stability. That is going to be taken care of initially by these belts. Please click on the link below. If you haven't seen my other video, you can order one of these belts from Amazon. Check out the previous video showing you how to wear it and for how long, and this is going to help your nervous system to finally feel a sense of stability. And from there, that sense of stability and safety, your nervous system will start to unwind, and your body will start to heal, because your brain is not going to feel like it's always unstable and falling. The second thing is balance. The third thing is what I share with patients. Go watch some elementary school kids walking. When they walk, they have their arms swinging. You have to have your arms swinging, because when you swing, that causes the body to have a little bit of a natural elasticity. So when you see the average person walking in the street, there's no swinging or barely any. They're kind of walking like that in a side-to-side pattern. That side-to-side pattern causes shock waves through the body, which causes everything to tighten up. Now, the second thing that is the subject of this video is balance training. Once the nervous system finally feels stable here at the pelvis, then what we have to do is discuss the fact of what the nervous system needs. Once it feels stable, it needs to feel a sense of balance. So what is really amazing and incredible when you really get into the neurology of this is what's happening with most people. When the nervous system is feeling that the structure is off, it feels like the world, like the ground is like that of walking on board ship during rough seas. So when your nervous system is feeling off, your brain is not going to feel right. What's going to happen is your body is going to widen its base, and you're going to walk more like that. So in essence, it's going to be almost impossible for you to rotate. Why is this important? Why is balance so important? Because what's going on is that there's all these, once this is taken care of, the structural stability here, there's all these little tiny muscles that connect in all these variations and angles along the spine. Now, there's so many of them, and for the most part, when people go through school, whether it's medical school or chiropractic college, there's so many of them that most professors say, oh, just learn them for the test, and they really are kind of insignificant. They're extremely significant, because what happens is these little muscles actually act like little shock absorbers every time you take a step, and they act as a means to keep balance and stability within your body. When you walk and you take a step, they start the motion, and then the bigger muscles take over. But also, they're the ones that are responsible for communicating directly to your brain and giving it a quick sense of where the body is within gravity. That, and the fact that this is an incredible book from the Rolfers. It's called Anatomy Trains by Thomas Myers. When you look at this book, all muscles will pull in certain ways, okay? And what happens is, in order for the body to keep the best balance possible, this is called the superficial back line. But why is this important? Because basically these are muscles that will group together to give support to the back side of the body. Now, what's really important about this is this area between T1, where thoracic 1 to thoracic 12, which is basic from here to here, this area, which is called the thoracic spine, there's all these little nerves that go from 1 to 12. Now this is called the sympathetic nervous system chain. In essence, what happens is these nerves are the ones that put you into what's called sympathetic dominance, or fight flight. When people go into fight flight, it's this: the head goes forward, the chest gets tight, your abdominals contract, and then you're stuck in this position. This is the position that people say, oh my gosh, I carry my stress up here, or I've been spending too much time in the computer, and I get a lot of pain here, headaches, or I get pain right in here. It's not, it is here, but it's coming because your body's like this. That's point number one. And point number two is, you have to understand, this is a sympathetic nervous system chain. It means that when these muscles are weak, then the contraction of these muscles will stimulate the nerves here and will cause your body to continually be activating the fight-flight reaction. So in essence, when you're stuck in this position, then these nerves are going to be constantly triggered. And what happens too, I forgot to mention, that when these muscles and what's called the fascia that covers the muscles as a protective covering in this area is tight, you get massive atrophy within these muscles along the spine. Why is that important? Because for those who have ever broken their arm or their leg and have been stuck in a cast for about 2 months, then when the cast comes off, the bone may be healed, but the muscles around it look really bad because they're in a state of atrophy. So when a person's stuck like this for a long period of time, then the muscles from here to here will be very atrophied. So what happens is the body will continually tighten this area, which will cause all sorts of pain. For some people, it's lower back. For other people, it's shoulders, head, neck. Okay, so when you get the book and read it, all the information and all the medical references and research is in here. But the one thing that was really shocking to me is that physical therapy exercises, traditional physical therapy exercises, like the extension back, called McKenzie exercises, or any of these type of exercises, will strengthen the muscles that go to the outside of the spine and all around it, but they will never address those little tiny muscles along the spine that is necessary for you to strengthen, so that your nervous system feels a little bit better and you can adapt to all sorts of different types of movements and assaults. In fact, when it comes to sports, when a person, like a player like LeBron James, makes a no-look pass, then everyone says he did not see that player, he's got eyes in the back of his head. No, he doesn't. He has a very, very good nervous system, which means that the better your nervous system is working based upon these little muscles working as well, then your vision actually expands out. So your peripheral vision is exceptional. So when LeBron James or any of these highly gifted players make a no-look pass, he actually saw the player, because it calms down the nervous system and allows you to work much better, more efficiently. So the end of this video, and I will always not only present a problem but give the solution. What do you do? The best thing that you can do is to get a wobble board. If you go to the link down below, order this wobble board or any wobble board like this. Put it on the ground, and then what you want to do is stand on it. You'd be surprised at how out of balance you are at first. But here's what you want to do. Stand on it for about 30 seconds, eyes open. Then when you can do that, you can want to do 30 seconds, eyes closed. When your eyes close, then you'll experience for yourself, everything will get kind of crazy, because your nervous system not only has to react to where everything is, it has to have a memory of where everything is, okay? Then when you can do that, what I would suggest is it may seem impossible at first, but once you can do that, then find the center and be able to balance for 30 seconds, at least 30 seconds with one foot. And if you can go to 60 seconds on one foot, for the most part, that takes care of a lot of balance issues. And not only will it help your balance, but it will help your nervous system to be able to be calm and be able to adapt. And here in Ohio, in the Cleveland area, we get snow and we get black ice. So the older you get, the more dangerous it becomes, because if you all of a sudden step on some ice, so too many people, as they're getting older, they go down and then they injure themselves very badly. Anything from broken hip to broken legs. So balance is that important, and people think that once you get older, your balance goes downhill and there's nothing you can do. There's a lot that you can do. So Sarah, this is something that I do with patients to get your brain to be able to finally come to balance. Because what happens a lot of times with people that have any and all types of pain, the brain is actually adapting itself to different times in the past, where when you were out of balance, you were maybe falling this way, and then the brain will activate certain muscles to tighten you up, and then now you're tighter because your brain had to activate the muscles to hold you here, okay? Then from that point on, you're just a little bit tighter, but for many times, people don't even feel that that's happening. Then later on, either poor posture, you might slip, you go like that, and then your body will activate the muscles here to pull you back, and now muscles on your back will be a little bit tighter, keeping you from falling one way, and then later on you may be going like this, and then the brain will activate certain muscles to pull you this way. See, imagine trying to dance, but there's 3 songs playing. Sometimes it's 2 songs, sometimes 3 songs, sometimes 4 songs. These are different directional pulls that are going on within the brain, and the body's always tight. So watch. We're going to check to see how you're doing with your balance. Hands to the side. What you're going to do is you're going to stand on one foot, and let's see how you can balance. Okay, pretty good. Now, if you notice here, bring this down. Good. Okay. Now stand again. Good. Now she's got pretty good balance, but if you notice, this muscle is overfiring because instead of her leg like this, it's going like this. Okay. So that means that from a more subtle standpoint, then her body is activating these muscles here because she's falling that way. Okay. Now lift that one. Notice what's happening. It's a nice straight leg. So she's more balanced on this side. Her body's just falling a little bit that way. Okay, relax. So this is how in clinic we can go ahead and start to balance and reset the nervous system. So bring this arm up. Ready? push up. Okay, so if you step with 1 foot over there, good. Look there, I'm going to be pushing down, push up, push up. Now, she's falling that way. So if I go this way, okay, settle in, push, push up, strong. If I go this way, ready, push up, she's off. So what this is, it's called the magnet reflex. When you're changing the diaper of a little baby and you tickle the bottom of their feet will pull away, okay? We're just using the nervous system's own reflexes to get her brain to come back and reset itself based upon the gravity that's here in present time. Because what was going on here for you, with you not even knowing, your brain was feeling that your body was falling that way. So it was always activating certain muscles here to balance out. It was going on for probably years, okay? So all you gotta do is stare there, clear your mind, and I'm gonna give you some hits here. Good, and then let your nervous system recalibrate itself, and you're gonna see you're gonna get stronger. And your brain's gonna, there. Your brain's gonna be able to better balance itself. Good. 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 Okay. Go like this. March in place. Okay. Good. Now, go ahead and lift that leg up. See? So now it's straight. And look at her. She's actually more balanced and she's not falling as much. But you'll see it a lot with the leg. Now lift that leg up. Good. Okay. There's a little bit more that we would do in practice, but let's have her get on the wobble board and get on it and then see how she does. Okay, look forward. Good. See? Yeah. If you feel how you're more steady. So when I do the functional neurological chiropractic, what I'm doing first and foremost is doing neurology using the body's own reflexes to reset the nervous system, and by resetting the nervous system, then muscles will go back to working the way we're supposed to be, where muscles will turn on and turn off, turn on, turn off. When muscles are on, thank you, Sarah. When muscles are on for too long, because your brain is trying to balance itself as well as it can within the gravitational field, then they lock, and when they lock, then they'll put too much pressure on the spine, on various bones. Then those bones go out of place, putting pressure on nerve, and then that's where traditional chiropractic steps in. There's nothing wrong with moving the bone back into place, giving a good adjustment, be it in the neck, in the back, or in the lower back. But if you're not addressing the fact that the brain has to be able to control the body within gravity, then you're not going to get lasting results. When you take care of these factors, the nervous system feels calm because now the body is completely balanced, and once you have your structure, then a lot of the stuff just goes away. Goes away and stays away. Too many people are stuck with the mindset that, oh, this is a weak part of my body and I have to keep getting adjusted, or I have to keep doing therapy to this particular area, or else it'll go out on me, or I can only do so much because that's my weak area. You can fix a lot of this stuff. Let me check one more thing. Stand here. Good. Okay. So I'm going to give you a little push here and push up. Good. And here. Ready? Push. See that? So what was happening is you were falling on that side, and you were falling forward. Okay. So let me just fix that. Stare there. Clear your mind. Okay. I'm going to go here. Good. Okay. Go like this. Good. Stop. I'm going to go here. Push up. There it is. Now I'm going to go here. And push. Perfect. Okay. Now, here. Just out of curiosity, get on the wobble board one more time. Good. You know, you're actually doing pretty good. See if Get off of it and see if you can stand on one foot. So put your foot right there in the center. Good. Okay. Find your balance. I got you. And there you go. Look at that. Check you out. You feel more steady, right? Mm-hmm. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
There.
Cool.
Cool. So now what you want to do is just practice, because basically a lot of the pain that people experience, it's coming from the body, but think of it from a standpoint of, you bring a little dog back in, you bring a little dog into your home. Okay, it's a little puppy. It's gonna have accents all over the place, but you have to train it so you're telling it, I don't care how much pressure you feel, you cannot relieve yourself in the house. You have to go outside. So little by little, do the balance training with the wobble board, and later on, if you really want to maximize it, then I not only have a link for the wobble board, but the best and the highest form of balance training is a slack line. They sell a slack line that's only about 2 feet above the ground, and what it is, it's like walking a tightrope, but instead of a rope, it's a flat line made of nylon. When you get on that and you can balance there, forget it. Your balance is exceptional. But for the most part, to the extent that you can get this right, your nervous system is going to feel safe and sound no matter what happens, and a lot of stuff is going to work much better, because your nervous system will be able to take whatever hit, as long as it's not past a certain point, whatever hit, and then it'll just be able to reset itself. And I hope that this helps, and it opens up a lot of discussions between you and whoever your chiropractor, your therapist, whoever is, because if you go just a little bit deeper, address this, a lot of stuff will finally go away and stay away. Thank you.